Hi, Kaitlyn Tanimoto here, and I'm standing outside the Koban in Little Tokyo, where we're gonna go inside and talk to Brian Kito about the Koban.
My name is Brian Kito, and I'm president of the Little Tokyo Public Safety Association /Koban. The Koban is an information center /LAPD drop-in center. We can make police reports. We can assist tourists that come in for directions to different places in Los Angeles, and we're bilingual. Japanese and English, and sometimes we have a Spanish-speaking volunteer. In 1991, we started an actual foot patrol of volunteers. We turned this area around. We had some bad days back in the early 90s, and the security was definitely one of the biggest issues by the merchants and residents and visitors to Little Tokyo. It's been going on for close to 25 years when it stopped, when we started getting our business improvement district security here. But we still do security patrols for like Obon. That's basically what our role is we take care of tourists, and we also do our best to make living and working in Little Tokyo the most comfortable possible.
Hey, thanks for all the great information. If you guys want to visit the Koban, it's located downtown in Little Tokyo on 1st Street. The address is listed below. You guys can also stop by FUGETSU-DO, which is located right next door and owned by Brian's family as well. Here's a clip from the documentary created by Kaia Rose, all about Brian's family and FUGETSU-DO. The link will be provided below. Enjoy!
I want to say there's only 2 people in Little Tokyo that are 3rd generation owners of their business. And one's a mortician and the other's me. Well, FUGETSU-DO is a Japanese confectionery. We specialize in mochi. We are a family-owned business. You look at the generations of employees that have worked for us and how all these employees have become part of the family. But the store itself has this overlying passion to exist. You know, it wants to survive, and that's why it's still here. It's not just a little candy store. It has connections to our culture and to our religion. Grandpa had gone to Tokyo from Gifu and studied how to make Japanese pastries under a company named FUGETSU-DO. Same name, but back in those days, there were many stores named FUGETSU-DO. They are all different owners at the time, but they all used the word synonymous with wagashi store or mochi store. There are 2 basic kinds of pastries that we make, which is all under the name of wagashi. It's either manju or mochigashi. Manju is made with cake flour, so that's yaki manju. The one that's baked, we call that kuri manju. Mochigashi, on the other hand, is made with sweet rice flour or rice flour, and it generally has a sweet bean paste inside of it. So uguisu mochi, kusa mochi, pink mochi. And then to trick you all together, after that, we have one that's called kuzu manju. It's heated and steamed, but it has no cake flour in it, so there's exceptions here and there. Yeah. My grandfather was the first Japanese confectioner in the United States. This one cracker that he made, it was sweet. He'd fold it up like a taco and put a paper haiku poem inside and then bend the sides down. And that's the predecessor to what we know as the fortune cookie. In 1903, my grandfather and my grandmother, they opened the store. You know, they settled here because it was an area that nobody wanted to develop. Back in the day, this is the only place you can get Japanese food. You didn't get tofu at Ralph's Market. You didn't get, you didn't get mochi at, Vaughn's. This community was just forming. And Grandma had this reputation of welcoming people at the port. And my father kind of has the same. I've heard stories from younger first-generation Japanese men that met my father in the bars, and that my dad took him under his wing, tried to teach him how to adapt to the United States. I guess that's where I get it. It's been passed down to our family to be very helpful and be kind to those that need help.